Hey, good morning. Well, just because kids aren't in the classroom doesn't mean they can't excel at science, technology, engineering, and math. We are talking about how to get the little girls, the ladies, the women all involved coming up on Fox 5.
Today is International Day of Women and Girls in Science. Heather Lake is live in Sorrento Valley with a program aimed at helping students get hands-on during the pandemic. Heather, good morning.
Good morning. So this is kind of reminding me of a Roomba. We created this robot this morning here at Robolink, and it's pretty cool because you can basically learn how a lot of the technology that we use every day, how it's made, what's behind it, how it's created, and this is cool. It's actually kind of like robot soccer, right, ladies? So we've got some girls here talking a little bit about how you can do these programs at home. A lot of kids, obviously, not in the classroom, but go ahead, Zach, get in there. A lot of kids aren't in the classroom right now, but that doesn't mean that they can't be learning brand new things, getting into science, technology, engineering, math, and all new ways. So they're doing this virtually. And Hansel, you're with Robolink. Basically, you're the CEO, and you're creating all of these really cool robots that kids can now purchase and their parents can buy online, and then you do the programming as well. So you teach everyone via Zoom, all kinds of different stuff, like the robot that we made today, even how to understand facial recognition. So tell me a little bit about this technology. People understand it when we look at our iPhone, right? But then we don't know what's behind it.
Right, so just like you mentioned, there's a lot of technology and AI that we use on Google, Amazon, Netflix, but you don't understand how that works exactly, but there's going to be more and more AI that's going to be integrated to our life. So we are using some of these fun tools so that students can learn how AI works. So for this one, for example, it's detecting us as people. It'll detect our phone. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, it just did it.
Yeah.
I saw your cell phone.
And then it'll, if I use a book. Yeah, so
Neat.
it can detect 80 different objects, and then the whole point is students actually learn how to train these software, and then understand how AI works in a fun way.
Can you explain what Robolink is, as we see a lot of the projects that the classroom is working on right now? So everything from drones to mini robots, and then you can see these are some of the ones that you would purchase over here, and then you guys do the instruction monthly. Every week you have an instruction that you do virtually. How does it all work?
Sure. So while this may sound like very fancy and hard, we get students who doesn't know anything about STEM and technology, and then we teach students how to program, how to build robots, how to code AI and things like that in a fun way.
Well, I've been talking to the girls this morning. They said, I had no idea about any of this. I got into the classroom, and honestly, the virtual classroom, of course, and it's much easier than you would ever expect. And it's a lot of fun because while you are on Zoom, you still get to tinker, and you're using your hands and you're building, which is really exciting for a lot of students who have been out of the classroom now for much of the year. And so this gives them something to do. And you're noticing something really interesting as you get more females and young ladies into the classroom. There's something different happening. There's quite a shift, you said.
Yeah, so when we have more, we're trying to push having more of the female students, and then when we have more girls in the classroom, then the class becomes a little bit more mission-oriented and outcome-based. So students try to make something that's helpful for the society. So we are always trying to have more and more girls in our program.
Yeah, it is a growing field, of course, and as we have seen in the last year, more technology than ever before. Layla, you're one of the instructors. I run over here so I don't get run over by your drone. What are you guys doing here? This is one of the programs that you can also purchase.
Yes, so this is the Code Drone Mini. So with it, you can learn block coding, so it's more for younger students as well, but also text-based. So it goes from anywhere a second grader could use it to a high schooler could use it to learn all about the fundamentals of programming and also just drones because they're really fun and it makes, I think, coding more exciting.
Yeah. Absolutely. Instead of just staring at a screen, you can kind of understand the application towards it and how it works. Who doesn't want to fly a drone? Super fun. We've got our own Fox 5 drones. By the way, I know that Audio Brett has some really great music queued up, and Gia has an amazing shirt that goes with it. Gia, can we see the back of your shirt again for everyone who wasn't with us at 6:40? I cannot lie.
I like big butts.
There you go, Gia. You don't have to dance. It's okay. Gia's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm 8 years old.
Come on, Raul, you know the words.
When you Control Alt Delete in a itty bitty space bar. And a system preferences drop down menu.
Yeah!
When you restart that.
That was good.
Hooked to my Wi-Fi settings.